Yo traders, what's good? I just got a clean sell trade on GBPUSD and I decided to break it down for you all. No flop, just structure, confluence, and how I manage the trade from top to bottom. And recently I've been trading the synthetic indices and I just tried jumping back to Forex and trying the strategy, the edge I discovered in trading the synthetic indices, trying it on Forex Space to see if actually it works. And guys, the good news is yes, it works. So in this video here, I'll be showing you how I took the sell trade, the logic behind it, and let's just jump into it, guys, and let me put you guys through. This is going to be a very short video. So you guys know I start my analysis on the daily time frame. Here on GBPUSD, you can see price has been bullish. We've been having buyers in the market for a long time right now, and I marked out my zones, significant areas where price reacted from, and you can see we had price reacting from this area, reacted from this area. Do you understand? So now I started breaking down my market structure. So you can see at this point we had this pull up to the upside, price came down to this point, and what happened? We had a push to the upside, we had a retracement to this level, and now price went up. So that's my market structure. We've been having break of structure to the upside. So I marked out my levels, areas where price reacted from, which are these horizontal lines you are seeing over here. So how did I get this trade? That's the reason why we are all here, right? Good. So how did I get this trade? Now on the daily time frame, you can see we broke structure to the upside, and I investigated what really happened at this junction. Do you understand, guys? Now this is the daily swing. All I'm just to do is go into my smaller time frame, a more smaller time frame, to look at what price is actually doing at this daily swing, to mark out the internal structures. Do you understand? If I should be looking for continuation to the upside, or maybe we're already having a pullback. So I went down to the 4-hour time frame to look at my internal structure. So now this is the daily swing we marked out, right? Good. So we are anticipating price to return down to this daily swing because already we had a major break of structure. We are expecting price to come back to this daily swing and react from this level. And you can see there I drew out my horizontal level, and you can see there is a demand at this point. So we want price to come down to this level and react from it. So now this is the daily structure. This is the daily structure, the internal daily structure: highs, lows. We had this highs, we had this lows, and we had this highs. So now price came down to this point and reacted from it. Now I want you to read price action, guys. When price came down to this 4-hour demand zone over here, I want you to look at the bullish structure. Look at what happened at this joint over here, this zone, this pull up. You can see the candles were all green, giving momentum in the push up. There were momentum in the push up, but now I want you to see the current push up after price reacted from that zone. You can see telling me that, signaling that the buyers are losing momentum. The push-up was not as rapid and great as this one. Do you understand? And look at what happened. This is not a break of structure, this is a sweep. Price swept liquidity above, signaling what? A reversal in the trend. But I'm not going to take this as a reversal. I want to see what price does at this level, because this is the last line of defense. I want to really see what price does at this level, guys. So now how did I get this sell trade? Yeah, I know you guys are waiting for that. When after this sweep happened, I went down to my entry time frame to see what the inner structure of the 4 hours, the inner 4 hour structure was doing. Guys, don't mind my English, please. So this was the swing on the 4 hour. This was the swing. So I wanted to just investigate what price was doing on this swing. So now I mark out the internal 4 hour swing structure. So now you can see we were having these highs, these lows, these highs, these lows, and what happened? Price went up. This was when the sweep happened, and what happened? We did what? We changed structure to the downside, guys. And now let me show you something. When price changed structure, I marked out the zone that caused the change of character of the MSS, which is the market structure shift. This was our area, this high is over here, and this low, right? Very good. This low. So now all I'm waiting for is what? Wanting price to come to a more premium zone and react from that area. Now what am I to do next? Look for a valid supply area, a valid supply area that is going to hold price. Now if I start marking from these areas, you can see the candles are all tested. You can see this point, the candle has been tested. Coming to this zone, we had a valid area at this point. We had impulse candle to the downside, and what happened? We had this pullback that didn't mitigate that zone. This is my structural liquidity, and what happened? It didn't mitigate that zone, so I marked this zone out as institutional reference point where price would come and respect. Do you understand, guys? So when price came down to that zone, you see it reacted to this inducement, and you see it went up, swept liquidity above this inducement, and you can see we broke down to the downside with momentum. Well, at this point you can see price was just playing with my patient. Price really played with my patient, but this morning we just encountered this in an Asian section, and you can see we hit TP already, 5.46, which to a very good one, guys. So that was how this trade was anticipated and executed. So for more content like this, please, I would beg you guys to subscribe to my channel, join my Telegram group. It's a free group where I post indices, synthetic indices, signals every day. I post about 2 trade signals every day, and let's grow together. Guys. Thank you very much. God bless you. Stay tuned.